Alright, update on the KODIAK light striking POS. Now, I am not the kind of person who feels himself too big, too privileged, or too anything to be unable to admit when I might have acted in a rash manner and spoken a little too soon and did not investigate all the possibilities of any given specific situation wherein made a decision that maybe I should have held off on. Maybe. I don't know yet, but we're on the right track. Now, for those of you that remember that video I just mentioned, I have an update. Now, I went out, maiden voyage for the KODIAK, and light striking 2 out of 6, and it really burned my ass. I'll admit that, but I'm big enough to admit when I might be wrong. In the course of my travels over the last 2 days, I've talked to some people about the video, and one of my buddies said, hey, you know what? There's something, did you check this certain specific thing and before you went out and shot it? And I said, no, I took it home, I made sure it was clean and made sure everything was there, but I didn't break out my handy dandy Home Depot toolkit, go through every damn screw on it, anything, you know. I mean, you go buy a 1976 Trans Am with the Smokey and the Bandit engine in it right off the truck. You don't go home and go through the damn thing and check to make sure everything's tight. It's supposed to be that way. You jump on the road after getting a full tank of gas and you haul ass 520-mile round trip at 60 miles an hour to give it some break-in time to Amarillo to get a steak and a beer, and then you come on back. Well, I found what I think is the issue. And it's a simple damn thing, and it shouldn't have come from the factory like that. This weapon is unloaded. We all know about the fact that double action revolvers like this with a swing out cylinder have what's called a hand ejector. Got that ejector rod and that star, that all works. It seems, after I spoke to my buddy and him giving me a little bit of enlightenment, I came home and I checked whether or not this ejector rod was tight inside the cylinder where, you know, you just tighten it down. It was not. It wasn't out very far, probably almost a turn, maybe a little more than a turn. But apparently that can be enough so that when the cylinder is in place and you go to shoot, when that hammer drops, it hits the primer, which is in the shell, which is rimmed against the cylinder, and because of that looseness, it can quite possibly cause the issue we saw. So, I broke out my handy dandy multi-driver, put my DeWalt 5/64 hex head bit in it, and that's how you tighten these, is right here in the end. Put your little driver in there, put your 3 dud rounds, 3 cases, 3 snap caps in here to anchor that star, and you run it in there till it's snug, and just a little tweak. You don't got to get rancy with it. It's like any other one of them. You don't want to over tighten it, but this one was loose. So I did that, and then I went out to the range, and this is what happened. Okay. Okay. I won't say it's 100% solved, but I'm going to say this. That was the rest of that box of ammo without a hitch. One-handed, two-handed. I didn't even try a single action. I was like, you're going to work single action if it works double action. So, maybe she's fixed. We're going to find out, because I'm going back out this coming weekend, and I'm taking a bunch of blammo with me, and I'm taking at least, if I can find it, 3, possibly 4 different factory ammunition, standard ammo, 44 mag, and maybe some of my hand loads. And we're going to see if this bad girl gets vindication. If she shows good true colors and appears to have straightened up to fly right. I'm looking at you over the top of my glasses like you're really here. So that, I'm pretty sure, was the issue. And hopefully, fingers crossed, that cured it up. And if it did, and next weekend it flies right and does what it should do every time I pull a trigger, CZ, sincerely, my apologies. But damn it, when you send it out of the factory with that issue, it ain't all on me. Alright, you folks have a great night. Be good to yourselves. Stand by for the update coming soon next weekend. We're going to shoot a lot of 44 mag. See you later. Bye.